AI agents. Most people think AI is a chatbot you type questions into and wait for answers. It isn't. Not anymore. AI has moved past responding. It's now operating, executing, completing entire jobs without being told twice. An AI agent is a system that thinks, decides, and acts on its own to complete a task. You give it a goal. It maps out the steps. It executes them. It doesn't pause and wait for you to approve every move. It doesn't need hand-holding. It just works. Here's the problem that existed until very recently. Building an AI agent required serious technical skill. The people who could build agents were developers. Everyone else was watching from the outside, knowing something big was happening and having no way in. That's over. There's a tool called Adaptive AI. It builds fully functional AI agents in 1 to 2 minutes. No code, no technical background. You tell it what you want built in plain everyday language, and it builds it. That's the entire process. The gap between having an idea and having a working agent just collapsed to under 2 minutes. Now the question isn't whether you can build an AI agent. The question is what you build and who you sell it to. Making money. The market for AI automation is enormous and almost completely untapped at the small business level. Large corporations are already spending millions automating their internal operations. They have entire teams dedicated to it. But small businesses, local service providers, solo founders, independent freelancers, family-run e-commerce stores, most of them haven't touched automation at all. Not because they don't want to, because they don't know it's accessible to them yet, and they can't afford to hire a developer to build it. That's your entry point. That's the gap that Adaptive AI puts you in a position to fill. You don't need to understand how the agent works under the hood. You need to understand what problems businesses have, match those problems to agents you can build in minutes, and deliver the solution. That's the business. Selling AI agents, think about what a local business owner actually does with their day. They answer the same 10 questions over and over. They follow up with leads who never replied. They chase invoices. They book appointments. They respond to reviews. They post on social media. All of it manually. All of it eating their time. Every single one of those tasks is something an AI agent can handle completely and automatically. For example, a marketing agency wants to stop manually pulling reports for every client every week. You build a reporting agent using Adaptive AI that monitors performance data, writes a formatted summary, and sends it automatically to each client on schedule. You get paid for building and running the system. This is not a narrow niche. Every industry runs on repetitive tasks. Every small business owner has work they do every single day that follows the same pattern. Selling to freelancers. Freelancers are one of the most overlooked markets for AI agent sales and one of the most willing to pay when you solve the right problem. The freelancer stops bleeding time and money to admin work. They pay you monthly to keep that agent running. The freelancer handles more clients without working more hours for your own business. You don't have to sell agents to profit from them. You can use Adaptive AI to run your own operation with less time, less overhead, and less manual effort. If you create content, you can build an agent that researches topics, pulls relevant data, structures an outline, and prepares everything ready for you to record or write. Your output doubles. Your research time drops to almost nothing. Every hour an agent saves you is an hour redirected into the work that actually grows your income. Why Adaptive AI? Other automation tools exist. Most of them still require you to learn the technical side. You drag and drop logic blocks. You configure triggers and actions. You debug when the connections break. There's a learning curve, and for most people, the curve is steep enough that they never get past the setup stage. Adaptive AI removes the curve entirely. You describe what you want, the AI interprets it, builds the agent, and presents a working version. If something needs adjusting, you describe the change in plain language. It updates. You're not configuring a system. You're having a conversation with one. That's the difference. The window. Most people know AI exists. Most people are using it to draft emails and summarize documents. Very few people are building with it at the agent level. And at the small business level, almost nobody is buying AI automation yet. That gap won't stay open. In 2 years, AI agents will be standard. Businesses will assume automation is already built into how their competitors operate. The people who figured out how to build and sell agents now will have real clients, real case studies, and real credibility locked in before the market fully catches up. The tool exists. Adaptive AI makes it accessible. The customer customers exist, they just don't know what's possible yet. Your job is to show them. Go to your browser and search Adaptive AI, sign in, and build your AI agent just by typing in plain language, and within 1 to 2 minutes, your AI agent will be ready. You can use this for your own business, or you can sell it to other businesses. People are printing money by building AI agents. It's like Bitcoin from the 2000s and 10s. If you miss this opportunity, you won't get a second chance. Before it's too late, go build your first AI agent and let me know in the comments. See you in the next one.